Hey gang, listen, those of you that are tuning in, I don't know how you stumbled on this video, but I'm glad you're here, glad you're catching this. Wanted to just pop in and share a couple of things. Just listen, I'm gonna be honest and transparent post. This isn't for everybody, and I'm not talking to the masses. I'm just talking today to those of you that really, honestly feel stuck. Life's happened, choices have been made, decisions have been made, and you're where you are, and you feel stuck. And the reality is maybe you're watching this and you don't know what to do next. So just stay with me for a few minutes. Just going to share a couple of things that I think is going to help you. And maybe it's not for you, but as I share, maybe you know someone that you can say, you know what, I think this information is going to benefit my friend, or maybe it's a relative. Just pass it on if it's not for you, because I realize that what I'm about to say, what I'm about to share is not for everybody. Listen, some people are killing it. Some people are doing phenomenally well, and that's awesome. No hate, no shade. Congratulations. That's amazing. This video is for you, for anyone that feels stuck. Okay? My name is Eaton, and about a year and a half ago, I created a program called From Ruts to Results, how to get unstuck in 30 days or less. And over that time, I've been working with clients really about four things. And there are really 3 steps, but I talk about 4 things, okay? 4 things that I talk about, but there are really 3 steps to get unstuck. Doesn't matter what you're stuck in. And as I said, I want to just reiterate, this might not be for you. It's not for everyone. I'm just talking to those today that you've caught this video. Maybe it's late at night, maybe it's early. It doesn't matter, but you're stuck. The first thing I've been talking and sharing with my clients, because I remember being there, I remember feeling stuck, I remember not knowing what to do. I remember feeling like I just had no clue what my next move was gonna be or what it was supposed to be. I didn't know. All I knew was I didn't want to be where I was. Okay, so the first thing I talk to my clients about is awareness. In fact, any and every transformation, I heard someone say this, all transformation begins with awareness. You have to be aware. There has to be an awareness that, you know what, I'm not where I want to be, but I know for sure that I don't want to be here. There has to be a level of awareness that you're not happy with where you are. And by no means do I mean that you're not content or you don't know how to be content. I'm not suggesting that people need to be greedy. No, nothing like that. You just know, you're convinced that there's more in you, okay? And that your ambition won't let you settle for where you are. You got bigger dreams than your current reality. You know that your future is bright. Those are the people I'm talking to. So any and every transformation, all transformation begins with awareness. So I talk to my clients about that, just about being aware and coming to the kind of awareness where you accept that, you know what, this is where I am, and not an acceptance in the sense that you're satisfied or you're going to stay there or you're not prepared to do anything about it, to take a class, a course, to invest, to do something. Not that kind of acceptance, not the kind of acceptance that says, well, you know what, this is my lot in life, or this is my reality, I might as well get used to it. Not that kind of acceptance, but the kind of acceptance that just acknowledges that this is where I am and I'm not gonna stay here. So it's an empowered awareness, an empowered acceptance, an empowered acknowledgement that's then gonna fuel you to get out of the rut, to go from being stuck into the results that you're capable of, right? So that's the first thing I have a conversation with all my clients about. And then the first step, okay? The first step in getting unstuck, in getting out of a rut, the first step is belief. Now, when I talk about belief, it's not the belief in the sense that, not a religious belief, not a spiritual belief, but a belief in the sense that you believe it's important. You have to believe it's possible for you too. And I talk to folks that, yeah, and they think about, they see a celebrity, they see someone online, and they say that's possible for them, and sure, so and so can do it, but they don't believe that it's possible for them. And I'm suggesting that the first step in getting unstuck is you got to have a little bit of belief that, you know what, this is not going to be your final destination. This is not how your story ends. You have to believe that. If you don't believe that, you'll be resigned and you won't make the efforts. You won't make the sacrifices necessary. You won't make the investment required to start the process of getting unstuck. So you have to believe that this is not the end of your story. You got to believe that there's more for you. You have to believe that. That's the first step. The second step is you got to decide. Where do you want to go? When you get in your car, if you will get on a plane, you got to have a destination in mind, right? When you're booking the ticket, where you're flying to. It doesn't matter where you're flying from, where you're going, right? So you got to decide where you want to go. You have to decide, who do you want to be? Decide how you want to show up, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's on the job, in business. Who do you want to be, right? You got to decide, what do you want to have? So that second critical step is you have to make a decision. As I've been working with clients, I've been discovering that a lot of people are remaining stuck and staying stuck because they refuse to make a decision. And I understand, I get it. I was there, I've been there. And because here's what happens when you're not clear, when you lack clarity, it doesn't allow you to make a decision. When you're afraid, or when you succumb to fear, then you also won't make a decision, because so many people are afraid of making the wrong decision that they just don't make a decision at all, which in and of itself is a decision not to do something or not to act, right? Which is the third step I'll talk about in a second. So it's very important. And there are reasons, I understand, there are reasons why people don't decide. But I'm talking to those people today. You're gonna catch this maybe sometime down the road. You're gonna come across this video. You're gonna send it to somebody. Hear me when I tell you, you have to decide. Decide who you're gonna be. Decide you're not gonna be this person. Decide you're gonna add value to yourself or to people. So when you decide, it really begins to start pulling you out of a rut that you're in, or out of that place of being stuck. And finally, it's just act, just take an action, just do something. Nike got it right when they said, just do it. I'm not even concerned about if you take the perfect action, because there is no such thing. I'm not concerned if you do something, if you try and you fail. That's not even important, because you can fail forward. In fact, failing is a part of succeeding. It is said that, it's not that they failed. He failed 1,000 times with the light bulb. He discovered 1,000 times what didn't work. You just need the one thing that works. But you only come into that one thing. You only discover that one thing when you just do it. And so maybe you've been contemplating, you've been thinking about starting something, launching something. Maybe you've been thinking about writing a book. Maybe you've been thinking about creating a course, starting a business, whatever that is that you've been thinking about. I just want to encourage you today. Just do it. Just do it. Okay? Don't be crippled by the fear. Don't spend time in your head analyzing, trying to come up with the perfect title, the perfect script, the perfect lighting. Just do it. Okay? They call that analysis paralysis. There are people that analyze so much that it just paralyzes them. And so, just to reiterate, 3 steps, very simple. 3 steps, not suggesting it's easy. There's only 3 steps, and you can get unstuck with those 3 steps. Number 1 is just belief. Have belief. You have to have belief. Number 2, decide. Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? What do you want to have? What do you want to achieve? Right? And number 3, take an action. Right? I hope this has served you. I hope it's helped. Drop some comments below. Please subscribe. We're serving, we're helping people. And check out the link below. We're going to be running a masterclass talking about this and just digging it out and going deeper. And join us. I would love to see you on the other side. So thanks for watching. I know time is valuable, and so I appreciate you spending some time with us on this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.